Sonic Frontiers Titans bosses are some of the very best bosses I've ever played in a video game in my whole life. Well, except for Supreme at the end, but we don't count those here. We don't. These bosses are so amazing for so many reasons, from the intensity to the hype, metal, heavy music, to get your blood flowing. They're just so damn great. So today, I'm going to go through Giganto, Wyvern, and the Night bosses in depth of what makes these all so great. Before we start, maybe consider clicking or tapping that subscribe button depending on which device you're using. You know, like your computer, laptop, or your phone, mobile device. And the footage used in this video is from YTSunny, and I will have a link to that channel in the description below. Let's get started. To begin every boss, you will first have a running or platforming sequence that will suddenly build up with lightly salted, suspenseful, quietest music in the background, as you are hearing right now, as you progress to obtain the final Chaos Emerald on the Titan's head. Once you reach the final Chaos Emerald on the Titan's head, we all know, I don't know, Supersonic. I was trying to think of something clever, but I can't think of anything. Next up. Before Sonic Frontiers was released, Takashi Iizuka has said in many interviews that the end of the Island Titan bosses will be fought as Supersonic, and they will all feel like a final boss to any video game. And oh boy, little did we know that we were all in for a Titan-sized treat. These Titan bosses are filled to the brim with hypeness. The only thing that I could think of after all these Titan bosses were done was, oh, I never had that much fun with any video game boss ever in my entire life. These bosses are just so amazing. Dear gosh. Once you reach about halfway through the boss, the Titans will then unleash a huge barrage of red lasers in different sorts of forms, and giving themselves a boost of energy and power throughout the rest of the battle, as it all continues to intensify as the fights lead up to an absolute thrilling victory destruction, which we will get onto later. But first, Giganto will more so shoot lasers out of his back. And the Wyvern will release these weird red circle things all around. It's cool.
From what you feel. Come on, no more compromise. This is do or die, and now you've crossed the line.
The Knight will, the Knight really doesn't have one. He more so just uses the discs, like a disc barrage. So his is a little bit different, but either way, it's like a halfway in rage point, so it's pretty cool. Okay, time for the thing that everybody talks about on this game, and that would be the boss themes. Oh my gosh, the boss themes are so damn good. I have no idea how this game was not even nominated for one person, or one, however that works, best soundtrack of 2022 at the Game Awards. Yes, I know that it was nominated for Steam, but still, come on. Undefeatable, break through it all, and find your flame, or the definition of what hype music should be to get your blood going and make you feel motivated that you can do anything and take down the biggest of bad bosses ever. I know I'm just really fanboying out about this, but there's no way you can listen to this and not tell me this is at least somewhat good. I mean, just take a listen. Each one of these Titans will go out with more than just a bang. It's the absolute cherry on top. No, it's not even a cherry. It's the entire milkshake. Plus the music is like a good whipped cream, but I'm not a huge whipped cream fan, but still. At the end of the bosses, they are destroyed in the most anime-based and dynamic endings. Like seriously, Sonic Team did not need to go the extra 7 miles for these bosses. Sonic literally destroys Giganto by punching a huge hole through its freaking chest, and then later on exploding, as this happens in every damn boss with a different final attack. I don't know how and why they chose to do this, but it works, and I love it.
Running from the past is a losing game. It never brings you glory. Been down this
Like I said, it's on all 3 Titans, not just Giganto. Next up, the Wyverns ended with the Titans shooting a crap ton of homing attack missile barrages, and then Sonic will be stunning the Wyvern to make the missile shoot right into its trap hole, then exploding the Titan from inside out. So it's pretty cool. Then the Knight's ending is an absolute sight to behold. Sonic outpaces the Knight and then knocks the sword out of its non-living hands, and then Sonic will begin to silence the frickin' sword to finish him up by pulling a Super Saiyan Trunks on his ass, cutting him into 2, once again demolishing the Knight with the classic cliche, great explosion in the background.
Show, hear them, they're calling your name. 'Cause in the end, it's you and your friends. You'll find your flame.
So yeah, Sonic Frontiers is peak gaming, and to be honest, I personally was I was really worried when I first saw the IGN first reveal, and as many others were, but it turned out to be, oh my gosh, I never have fanboyed this much about a certain section of the game. It's just amazing. It just feels like I'm fighting Kronos in God of War 3, but even better. But either way, I hope you enjoyed the video if you watched this far. So if you're watching, I greatly appreciate it. Have a great one, guys, and as usual, consider subscribing, because, you know, I really would like to grow this channel sometime. So see y'all later. Have a great one.